Hi guys, Gilly Hunt here. Just wanted to show you a rather pretty little cream cotton little present box that I've made. I wanted to show you how to make them. Okay, for this I'm going to need a number of things, including some pretty embellishments, maybe some rhinestones, some coloured ribbons and some rather pretty paper. And I've used the Bells Are Ringing stamp set, and I've used the little tiny mistletoe here from there, which makes this really pretty. Let me show you up tight. It's a really pretty dainty little stamp. Okay, so let's put those all to one side and let's get going. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of DSP, designer series paper we call it, but any piece of coloured paper is just fine by me. I would go to gilly.com personally and shop for your paper, because you know it's going to be great quality. It's not going to crack, it's not going to splinter, it's going to be lovely, but it's also going to be strong enough to withstand being folded and not collapse. So I'm going to use a slightly different paper. I used the darker paper for the ones that I'd done before, and I'm going to use this slightly lighter version for this one. So the first thing we're going to do then is take our 3.5 inch by 6 inch piece of DSP, designer series paper. Okay, and on the back of it we are going to put some tear tape, and I've already done it. That's a bit of a cheat. So I've put a piece down the side right along the edge, and then I've marked the central point, and I've put a piece almost to the very end but not quite to the end on this side of this centre line, and then I've put one across that centre line, so it's approximately half the length of the piece of paper, but it goes from the centre equal amounts both sides, and then you've got 2 small quarters either side. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to do. Then you're just going to loosen the edges of those little pieces of tear tape, because we don't want to get them stuck, because they're going to be inside in a moment. And we're going to just take our tear tape off the side, and we're going to roll this up to make a tube. Okay, being careful not to overlap too much, otherwise it won't be very big. Okay, so we've now made just a tube. Okay, rounded tube. Okay, and now we're going to look at where this central line is, and this is where the 2 pieces have come together, and we're going to look inside and we're going to find out which side, here's where it is, which side has tear tape opposite. Well, this one doesn't, this only has it part way across, it goes to there but it doesn't come here. So we're going to turn it round, and this is the side we need. Can you see all the way across there is a piece of tear tape? So we're going to pull this tear tape off, and we are now going to squeeze just this end. Okay, and that's where the central seam is, where the 2 met, and now we have a nice squeezed end, and we've still got our circular top here. Okay, and now we're going to fill this, because this is going to become a container as a little present. And I've got 2 lovely little candy canes here, and I'm going to pop those inside. They fit really nicely, and because they're nicely wrapped, it does mean that they're not going to go sticky in the middle. And now we're going to turn, there's our seam that we have already fixed together, and we're now going to turn the whole thing just 90 degrees. Okay, 90 degrees, and we're going to squeeze this in that opposite 90-degree angle. So there's the one and there's the other, up and down, side to side, up and down, side to side. We're going to, now we've squeezed it, we're just going to ease off that There's the end that was loosened, and this is why it's important to loosen an end, because it makes it so much easier just to get your finger in and find that loose end. So there's the tear tape out, and we're going to just squeeze that together, and we've now got what's called a cream carton shape. So it's almost like a triangle and a triangle and a triangle and a triangle all the way around. How lovely is that? Okay, now this is where the base is, because this is where the line is where we joined everything together. So I'm going to put that down onto the table. So we want that to be the bottom so it doesn't show. Okay, and I'm going to put it to one side and bring in a Pear Pizzazz ink and that lovely little piece of mistletoe, and that, remember, was from the Bells Are Ringing set, which I think is very appropriate tonight because I've just come back from my handbell ringing practice. These are handbells. This is what I've been ringing tonight, ready for a concert at Christmas. I'm not sure we're really up to it because it wasn't that great a practice, but never mind, you never know, by Christmas we might be better. Okay, so there's my lovely little tiny mistletoe. And I'm going to get a 1.5 inch circle punch and putting that nice and centrally, pop it out. Okay, and over to the side where I've already prepared a little tiny bow using this linen flax thread. And if you're not sure how to get this linen flax thread, have a look at my Gilly Hunt Christmas Tree 02 video on YouTube. That's Christmas Tree 02, and it'll show you how to get this flax from the larger ribbon. So it's got a glue dot on the back, and we're going to just pop it on as if it was holding together that little bunch of mistletoe. Okay, just as if you were hanging it up in the house. I've just put mine up this morning, and I've put it in the porch, so everybody that comes to the front door's got to give me a kiss. Hooray! What fun Christmas is. Okay, so there's my mistletoe, and there's my bow, and all we need to do now is to pop that on the front. But I have actually put a little red dot rhinestone on mine, so I'm going to repeat that with a little bit of red ribbon. So I'm just going to put a piece of red ribbon across, there we go, and that just reflects with a little piece of the red rhinestone, and the red ribbon just adds a little pop of colour. So there's one, there's another, and there's my third, each with a little secret gift which no one will know what's inside. They can shake all they like. Ooh, that one hardly shakes at all. Oh, that one doesn't either, so this one's the only person with a shake that counts. Okay, and we know there's candy cane in there. I know there's a pair of earrings in there, and I also know there's a really nice necklace in there. But who are they going to? Ooh, wait and see. Okay, hope you've liked the video. Thank you, bye-bye.